Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video for Panda Boo Designs. My name is Brenda Kay and I am the owner of Panda Boo Designs sticker shop on Etsy. And today we are going to be doing a flip through of my Franklin Covey compact planner. I found this particular Franklin Covey planner at my local Goodwill for $3, and the day that I went, the particular color tag that this planner had was half off, so I got this planner for $1.50. I love going to the Goodwill to find planners and usually buy whatever I can find, especially if it is Franklin Covey, and am gathering quite a collection. I might end up having to resell some soon, but we will see. Anyway, I haven't found a lot of compact, so I was really excited to find this because this is my favorite size ever. It's a little bit wider than a personal size, and in fact I will do a comparison. So this is a Webster's Pages Color Crush personal size planner, which most people are familiar with this size. The inserts are 3 3¾ inches by 6¾ inches. You get an extra almost ½ an inch width in your inserts with a Franklin Covey compact, and as you can tell, it's quite a bit wider. It's very comparable in size to a Recollections binder, which I don't actually have one available to show you guys right now that has rings in it. The ones I have, I took all the rings out and made them into traveler's notebooks. So the size would be a little bit off because it doesn't have the rings, but that's neither here nor there. This particular one was sold in Target in like 2006, 2005, somewhere in there. It came with, when I purchased it at Goodwill, it had the full set of inserts in it that came with it originally, which was really exciting. So it had a sheet of paper, or like one of the pages said it was sold at Target, and it also had a 2006 and 2007 yearly calendar in it, as well as undated monthly and weekly inserts, and a couple notes pages and things. I took those out and set it up with my own system that I'm going to show you guys how I use this. It's not completely set up with everything I want in here yet. I just set this up, so I'll be adding some things here and there as I use it and the month goes on, but if anything major changes, I will definitely update you guys. But for now, I will show you what I have so far. So it has this nice, strong snap closure, nice strap that's sewn in. I kind of wish the strap was a little bit wider, but because I'll show you guys why in a minute. I discovered something today that's very exciting for me, and I have to figure out how I'm going to make it happen. But anyway, so I can tell this planner had not hardly been used because the strap, like it still needs to be broken in, and the planner does not lay flat yet. So whoever bought it probably never even opened it, which was kind of sad because it's a gorgeous planner, and I'm so happy I found it for November. I don't have much set up in here at the moment. This is going to be decorative, it's not functional. Like, I don't use this as a wallet. I carry a separate traveler's notebook as a wallet, but I just haven't decided what all I'm going to put in here yet. So I just have a couple clips here, little fox clips, and then a sheet of Erin Condren sticker dots, so that'll get done later. This is my favorite acetate of all times that I have found at Michael's, so I just cut it down to fit, and it is over some all the dividers I made out of scrapbook paper that I found at my local used bookstore. It was a big pad. They're all like East Indian design. They kind of remind me of saris and that kind of thing, so I was really happy to find that. I've had the paper forever, and I'm finally using it down. So yeah, it's finally coming to the end of the paper. But so this is just my dashboard. They're not even attached to each other. They just stick nicely together. I have a journaling card in here, and that's pretty much it. I'm still trying to decide what I want to put in here. It'll be more of a dashboard than actual functional use, but that's fine. This credit card slot holder does not actually fit my debit card and things like that, so I am just using it to hold pictures. I printed these off of my Polaroid zip, and they fit perfectly without having to do any trim. So if you have a Polaroid zip, or I think the HP Sprocket, is that what it's called? It uses the same paper, the same zinc paper. It fits perfectly in here. So I still have to print a couple more pictures. I have a picture of my youngest daughter and her most recent riding lesson. This is my youngest son with drinking my coffee on a sunny morning. We like to go sit outside on the front porch in the mornings, and he decided to help himself to my coffee. And then my sweetie when we were camping. So I need to put in pictures of a couple of my other two kids, and then, I don't know, maybe a family picture or something down there. What have I got going on here? I didn't put a tab on that one. Oh no. That may get a top tab because I don't want to mess up my side tabs. Anyway, my first divider here, I'm actually going to pull my cheat sheet out from the back here because I don't have everything labeled yet. So yeah. Anyway, the first divider here, this is going to be my home section. So anything that pertains to managing my home, I will keep a running shopping list in here. For anything non-food related, I'll show you what I'm using for my meal plan and groceries in a minute, or any like overflow from that. Organizational projects, I will eventually have a breakdown of our daily, the daily cleaning chores and things that the kids need to do in here. But like I said, I just have some dot grid paper. I don't think you can get this any longer. It's a file I've had forever, designed to be used as like a bullet journal for a mini happy planner, and I just cut it a little bit down to fit in here. My second divider is going to be for school, so I can keep my school schedule, any notes I have pertaining to classes coming up, reading lists for the kids, and notes and those kinds of things in here. Most of my kids, except for the youngest, they are in public school, and he's too young to be in school, but I do preschool things with him, so I can take notes and leave them in here. My next divider is for budget, and this is where I will keep track of my income and my expenses and that kind of thing. I don't need fancy budgeting sheets, just write out what the bill is. I got paid on this day, this bill is due this day, and those kinds of things. I may eventually switch this into monthly calendars, like a month on one-page calendar, but we will see. I'm still exploring that, which is why I have the dot grid, because then I can change it each month until I figure out what it is I want. Then the next section is actually for notes. So I can keep in here, and each person in the family has a page, and I can keep track of wish lists and wardrobe needs and anything pertaining to children if they go to the doctor, anything like that can be kept here. And there's one for each of us, so there's that. Then I do have a contacts section, which, I'm thinking, why do you have a contact section? I do have a cell phone, but I have learned that cell phones can fail. You can run out of battery, they can drop and break, they can have defects, like anything can happen to your phone. So I am keeping a hard copy address book in my planner in case I'm out and something happens. I also have, and this is the address book that came actually with this planner. I just kept it out of those inserts, and I'm using it here. And then I have a couple note sheets in here, pieces of paper for directions to places, someplace I haven't been before, or there's a couple places that I always forget how to get to. I can keep the directions in here. And then the address inserts. And then this tab is my planning system. So I am using well, the dashboard. This is from Miss Trenchcoat Alexis Jielstra. She offers these for free every month on her blog. You get the dashboard and you have like a little overview for your month, and then a month of activities to do that are kind of seasonal. So for November it's 30 Days of Thankfulness, and she has a list of ideas here for that. And then we get into the calendar. So I use DIY Fish version 2.2. I think it's 2.2. I don't think it's 2.2b. I think it's 2.2. Day on 2 page in the Franklin Covey size. So if you go to her Etsy shop, there's not a whole lot of options yet for the Franklin Covey size. I think she's coming out with more as we get closer, like into 2018. But I just have November and December in here. I print out the entire file. I'm going to show you how I use it, because it's not, I don't put it all together. I have my monthly view here. So my monthly, here's the chart where I track. Right now I just have some health things to track, anything like that. It goes here so I can see how, like, the monthly overview for that. On the back I have trying out this way with color-coded, everything is color-coded. I have my school schedule, I have some doctor's appointments this month for various people. I colored in squares for holidays or things days I need to remember. These aren't necessarily holidays, Thanksgiving is, but as a business owner, shop owner, these shopping days are rather important, so I mark them. And then Veterans Day. The green are for liturgical observances. We are Catholic, so we have observances each month. And then I mark over here what the colors are. And then I am keeping a list of liturgical activities we want to do for the month and any supplies we might need to get. And that's how I'm using it currently. This could change. So far this is working. I have some other school things for the bigger kids to put in here, but so far this is working out fairly well. I have some other ideas that I may play around with for next month, but there is that. I don't have anything decorated yet. I just haven't done that. And then I go directly into my dailies. The file comes with, when you get it, you get your month, and then you have a weekly fold-out section, and then you have your dailies. And there is also a chart for your week. And the idea is you put them all together, and then you can see your month, your week, and then your day, which works out very well, and I have used it that way. But for this planner and for this system, I am changing things up a little bit because I need to keep personal activities and home activities, and I need to keep work stuff in here, so when I'm out, if there's something that comes to mind, I can put it in where it needs to go. So I have, this section is for personal planning, so the monthly and the week or the daily view. There is a blank space for, you can do, I want to do like a quote in here or a Bible verse or something like that, for focus for the day. Then there's a place to do a to-do list. You can track water or anything in here. These little pentagons, there's a bunch of different ways you can use it. Then there is a 24-hour tracker, so you can mark in everything on your day. I keep track of sleeping and working hours. This is Reese's nap time, or sleeping time. I usually put in his nap. And then there is another side for notes, so I put in anything that has happened the day that I want to remember for future use, for when I'm doing memory planning or memory keeping, or filling out, doing demo spreads for this channel, which I will be doing soon. So that is how I am using that. And then I do have, so today is Friday. don't have a lot written in here yet. I do need to go back and fill some things out for the day, but I have a little tab on my chart so I can flip. So how this works for me is I have my tab for the month, for the section. Then I have my dashboard for the month. Then I have this tab which will take me directly to my monthly chart if I need to get there quickly. And this is just a post-it tab. It comes like in a little 3-pack. And then this one will take me to my day. Everything is slit, so I can pop things in and out as needed for writing, so I don't have to worry about the rings getting in the way. And this is my daily to-dos and my menu plan and main grocery list. So I can see that at a glance. I can see what we need to make for dinner, or if something needs to be purchased, I can write it in here. As you can see, not much is in here. I just set this up. I am still working through exactly how I want to use everything, but that is that. And I do have these all printed out. I just don't keep them all in here because I'm trying to save on the bulk, because the rings are not quite as big as I would like, but that's okay. So there I have the entire month of November in here, and then at the back I do have December, the December monthly fold out in here already. I just haven't tabbed it yet. And I am planning on purchasing a full year. I'm just not sure if it's going to stay with DIY Fish, if it's going to stay the fold out, or what I'm going to do for 2018 in here. So I'm just sticking with that for now. And then behind this tab here, which is top tabbed, this is my work section. So this is where the weekly views are going, because I can put in anything that needs to happen. Appointments here, I have space here. I can divide this out for whatever to-dos for a couple different. I have YouTube, and then I have my shop, and then I also have a section here for notes or anything for the current week, and then there is a fold out for the next week if I need to take notes on anything. So I think that is going to work out really well. I haven't fully used it, but the idea came to me today as I was setting this up, and I was like, oh, that's good. I think that's going to work out really well. So I will update you guys as I use it, and we'll see how that goes. Then this is a page lifter that came with the planner. You can, like when you're writing, you can lift up your page and write. I don't usually worry about that, but I have a pocket back here. I just have some things that, like, there's gift card and store credit and things like that I keep in there for the moment. And then this pocket doesn't have anything, but it will probably hold stickers, because the sheets of stickers from my shop fit really well in there. So, and then in this pen loop, it does have 2 pen loops. I currently only have one in use. Is my beautiful hand-turned wooden pen from Lately Designs on Etsy. I will make sure they are linked down below. Beautiful hand-worked wooden pens. You can choose your style of pen based on the hardware that you want, and then you can choose your wood. So this is a twist pen. It is a basic ballpoint, but it writes beautifully. So yeah, there is my pen. Definitely go check out their shop, especially for Christmas gift ideas. If you have anybody in your life who would love a beautiful pen. And that is it for the moment on how I have this set up. Now, the one thing I want to do that I kind of alluded to at the beginning was I discovered today that the hardware of this planner, these rings, can come out. Now, I know Franklin Covey makes planners that have removable rings. I didn't realize they were like this the 365 planners would have it. I don't think they do anymore, because my A5 one does not have this kind of mechanism, but you can actually take a little L wrench or hex wrench, Allen wrench, whatever you want to call it, and you can take the rings out. If this one comes out very easily, and my thought was, I have this black Franklin Covey, and this is a genuine, like, not a Target or Office Depot version. This is a full grain leather Franklin Covey, and this has the same mechanism, but I can't get this one out. I'm going to have Erin help me later, because I would like to move these rings into here just to give me a little bit more room. I think I have enough width that I can put the 1¼ rings in here and have plenty of space for everything I need. But we will deal with that later, maybe when he gets home from work tonight. So that is it for this flip through. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my brand new channel. And if you have anything you would like to see on this channel, definitely let me know in the comments down below. If you are a Franklin Covey user, I would love to know, especially if you have a channel, because I don't see a lot of people using the compact on a regular basis. I know of one other YouTuber that I subscribe to who does use does use Franklin Covey planners almost exclusively. But anyway, I am getting a phone call, so I need to end this video here, and I will talk to you all later.